Before the palace of Benin rose its coral walls, before its kings became myths, there were the smiths, hammering masks said to trap souls. This is the tale of one boy's curiosity and the darkness it awakened. Welcome to the Iron Masks of Benin. In the 17th century, in the Kingdom of Benin, now part of modern-day Nigeria, the kingdom cities were made of earth walls so wide a man could ride a horse along the top, streets lit by torches, lined with bronze plaques telling the kingdom's history. Behind the coral-beaded gates of the king, or Oba, palace, the royal smiths hammered day and night, forging blades, ornaments, and the famed iron masks said to shield the Oba from harm. A young apprentice named Erebo worked among them. He was clever with his hands, but curious to a fault. The elders whispered that some of the masks were not merely decorations. They were vessels, forged over weeks of fasting, cooled with the blood of captives, and sealed with words no one but the palace priests could utter. One night, when the others had gone, Erebo crept back into the forge. His master had been ordered to finish a special mask before the Oba's festival, one forged from meteoric iron. It was heavier than it looked, and its hollow eyes seemed to watch him. As he ran his fingers over the cold metal, he found an inner layer of script he had never seen, curling marks like claws. He tapped it lightly. The mask exhaled. A voice whispered in his ear, but no one was there. "I see your hunger, boy. Put me on." He fled, but the voice followed him like smoke. That night, he dreamed of walking through the palace corridors unseen, taking what he wished, feared by all. By dawn, his longing was stronger than his fear. The next evening, alone, he lifted the mask to his face. It clamped down. The iron softened like wax against his skin, sinking into his flesh. His heartbeat matched the hammering of 100 smiths. His sight sharpened. Shadows glowed like fire. He could hear the thoughts of people in nearby compounds, envy, lust, fear, like drums in the dark. At first, he used it secretly. He predicted accidents before they happened. He whispered answers into the Oba's ears without being seen. He took revenge on a rival apprentice by simply willing it. The boy vanished, later found drowned in the river with iron filings in his mouth. But the mask was not satisfied. Every time he removed it, he felt weaker, his own face fading in the mirror. And each night, it whispered louder, "I want to be whole. Feed me." He began luring captives to the forge after dark, offering their blood to the coals. The mask grew brighter, its surface shifting like molten metal. He told himself he was forging greatness, that he, not the Oba, would be remembered. Finally, at the festival of Yugi, with thousands gathered in the palace courtyard, Erebo planned to reveal himself. He would wear the mask before the Oba, claim the spirit's power, and seize the throne. He stepped into the courtyard, the drumming echoing, coral beads clattering, the air thick with the scent of palm oil and incense. He raised his hands to the sky. The mask's voice roared through him like a hurricane. And then, silence. The mask spoke not to him, but to the crowd. It recited names, every name of every captive ever sacrificed to forge it. Thousands. People screamed as invisible iron hands gripped them. Blood ran from the carved plaques along the palace walls. The ground shook. The Oba, paralyzed, watched as the mask turned its hollow gaze upon Erebo. "You are the last iron, the final soul. We are free." Before anyone could move, the mask melted off his face, taking his flesh with it, and rose like a sheet of liquid metal into the air, folding, twisting, until it became not one mask, but many, each bearing a different face. They drifted upward like black birds and vanished into the Hamatan sky. When the dust settled, Erebo was gone. Thank you for joining us today. Some legends fade with time, but others cling like iron. Erebo's tale is more than a story. It's a warning about power, hunger, and the price of curiosity. If you liked this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more fascinating thrillers. See you in the next story.